My name is Jamie Black. Normally I would be saying, "Hi, I'm Jamie Black, your bathtub philosopher," but I'm not in a bathtub. No, actually I'm sitting here in my room, and I am making this video because I am going to chronicle I guess I'm going to chronicle my quest for love. Actually, to get love back. Currently, I am married, but my wife and I are having a lot of problems, and we've been having problems for a long time. And instead of focusing on those problems, which are so totally fixable, I think that, we've gotten way past we've gotten past a reconciliation point, because that's all we're focusing on are the problems instead of focusing on our love. So I am going to tell the world about the woman that I love, Eula Strickland Black. Now, Eula and I met back in 1999 when she was working for, we were both working for Bank of America. And I had just come out of a relationship, but a friend of mine thought that we would be so cute together, and I was like, I'm not feeling it. I didn't want to do anything. But in 2000, there was a show called A Dating Story, and my friend was like, "Hey, you two would be great together. Let's get you fixed up. I'm going to fix you guys up on A Dating Story, and we'll see what happens." So that's what happened. Eula and I had our first date on A Dating Story back in 2000. We had a great time. It was not a love connection, though. We had a really great time. I really liked her. She was a really cool woman, and but it just wasn't a love connection. But as time went on, I was like, I'm open. I'm always open. So after a while, I was like, because we would hang out. We were friends and everything, because she was a lot of fun. But after a while, I was like, I said, maybe, I wouldn't mind, seeing where this could go. She was like, "No, you're not ready for me." So I was like, okay, and I moved on. Wasn't a big deal. Now fast forward 5 years after that, year 2005. Now, we had kind of kept in contact. Actually, I had lost contact with her because she had changed her phone number and her address and everything. I didn't know how to get a hold of her. But apparently she had kept my phone number. And in 2005, she got lost in my old neighborhood. I had moved from that neighborhood, but my number was still the same. And she called me, and really the rest is history. She called me, and I was doing a show with my sketch comedy group, Soul Fools, at the time, and I invited her to come see the show. And she came to see the show, and afterwards, she came back to my apartment, and I can't even explain to you how it happened, but God spoke to me that night and told me that she was the one. And I was like, "What? Eula? Really?" I didn't believe it. But it was almost like he put me in some kind of a trance or something like that, and revealed her heart to me, and it was like I saw her for the first time. Really, really saw her. And when I did, I knew that I would spend the rest of my life with her. And so I was just like, "Oh, okay." And that was it. And I was on a quest to be with her from that moment on. But she wasn't having it. In fact, she was very, very adamant that we would not be together. She was very adamant we would not be together. And I was pissed, because the whole time I've been going, "Oh, we're going to be together, we're going to be together, blah, 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 blah." And she was like, "No, we're not." And finally she put her foot down and was like, "No, we're not doing this. I'm not doing it. No, it's not happening." And by the end of that week, I was pissed, and I wanted to tell her off, but I just got this overwhelming feeling, that just said, no, just chill out, just hang on a second, just chill out. And so I did. I didn't say anything. In fact, I invited her out to dinner that evening, or not, I'm sorry, not that evening. I invited her out to dinner later that week. And we went out to dinner, and I was pissed, and I wasn't talking to her. And she said to me, I don't know what's going on, but I can't stop thinking about you. And at that moment, I knew that we would spend the rest of our lives together. I knew that God must have spoken to her as well. So, it was 2 months after that I asked her to marry me. 2 months after that moment, when she said that, she couldn't stop thinking about me. It was 2 months after that I asked her to marry me, and it was 3 months after that we got married. We got married on December 24th, 2005. And I'm going to tell you, that was the best thing I ever did, because I married the best woman I know. And that's how it all started out. So stay tuned, because I'm just going to keep, telling you about our love story. And hopefully remind my wife of how much love that we have. And we can overcome anything. And with God's help and our love, we can overcome all of the problems that we're having right now. So stay tuned and come back for some more love.